He is only 15 years old, but Ian Brock has already co-founded two successful companies. One is called Beyond the Cookie, and the other is a nonprofit called Dream Hustle Code. His current passion is teaching young kids computer science and coding.
He's here with Carr, who's been on our show many times before. He's an author, entrepreneur, media executive from BET. They are both taking part in a big conference we wanted to tell you about. Good to see you both.
Good to see you.
So, Louis, we'll get to you in a second. Ian, I wanted to start with you. When we read your resume and you're only 15, I keep thinking, what were you doing when you were 15?
I don't know what I was doing. I was playing Nintendo.
How did you get started in this? You came up with basically a mentor program for kids. Is that the idea?
Right. So I co-founded a nonprofit called Dream Hustle Code, and we bring awareness and access and opportunity to computer science to kids who come from underserved and underrepresented and underestimated communities in computer science and technology. And so it really started back in 2013. Code.org posted a video called What Most Schools Don't Teach. And it was talking about computer science and how it was going to be the future. And so my mom found it and she was all excited and she wanted me to watch the video, but I wasn't really interested because honestly, I didn't see anyone who looked like me. And then all of a sudden, Chris Bosh, former Miami Heat player, he came on and he talked about how he thought coding was so awesome and how cool it was. And that immediately grabbed my attention because I saw someone who looked like me and played my favorite sport, and that's what convinced me to want to learn how to code. And that's what we try to do. We believe our motto is see it, be it. And if kids can't see others who look like them, who are in the tech space, then what makes you think that they're going to see themselves in that with those opportunities as well? You
led this trip to Silicon Valley, 25 other students though. How did you go about finding other students to join you on this adventure?
Right, so we mainly target kids who come from underserved and underrepresented communities, but really we just want to be able to give them the opportunity to see a bigger vision of what's possible for their futures. See, I've already been to Silicon Valley 3 times and I spoke at Google twice, and I got a tour of there. And when I went there, it really shifted my thinking to see maybe one day I can work at Google, or maybe I can create the next Google. And I wanted to bring that same opportunity to my peers as well.
Are you sure you're not 45?
No, I'm 16, man.
I mean, you do such a great job explaining all this, Ian. I want to talk to Louis real quickly. You have this great foundation that you started 16 years ago.
Yes.
Is that how you got in touch with Ian through the internship program that you helped start?
No, we got in touch through social media, Instagram.
Through social media, okay.
And I saw a post that he put up about the violence in Chicago, and that he was trying to get funds to take these kids to Silicon Valley. And I DM'd him and said, you know, how can I help? And we talked the next day, and everything else is history after that. I think he's doing an amazing job, and that's why I asked him to speak at my conference, because I think he has such an impact and influence on not only young people, but on all people.
And this is the Blueprint Summit. Tell people what that is.
The Blueprint Men Summit is a conference that in its 3rd year that I bring together that's a men and boys empowerment conference. And what we try to do is give men and boys knowledge to create solutions to help them grow, not only themselves, but their families and their communities. And so really excited about it.
And your foundation, I mean, we were just talking off the air about this, but you run into kids now that 16 years ago you got internships for, and they're doing well, and I mean,
absolutely.
It's amazing.
We've had 175 interns over the 16 years, and 44 have found professional jobs in our industry, in the media industry. So very excited about that.
So Ian, what are you going to do with your life? You could pretty much do anything right now, I'm guessing. Good for you. I'm so proud of you, hon.
Thank you.
What do you want to do? Coding?
Well, I want to be in the tech field, obviously that, but I also want to empower other kids to go after their dreams, not only in technology, but to be an entrepreneur, but to do something greater for themselves that will help impact their families for generations.